I'm just thinking about how, for a woman, the idea of staying home, I'm generalizing, but the idea of staying home, taking care of the house, taking care of children, making food for her husband, for her kids, and, like, cleaning and doing laundry, that's so much more appealing, at least for some women. I don't want to generalize.
Do it, generalize. Yes.
I'm going to speak for myself. The idea of not working a job and instead being, like, taking care of my house and my family, so appealing.
Yeah, because
but
you naturally want that because, see, the thing is society has conditioned women, you know what I'm saying, to feel like they're missing out on not being in the workplace, or they're lower or lesser than a man because they need to do exactly what a man's doing, you know, in the workplace.
But we were talking about, like, even beyond society, like, just deeper levels of the drive that men have and the drive that women have in terms of career and family and relationships, like, that we tend to be built differently, right? And in order to be a good team, right?
Yeah.
Like, if you have a man and a woman and they're a team and they're going to, you know, be life partners, one of them has to be intrigued by the idea of staying home, and the other one has to be intrigued by the idea of going out and, like, you know, getting stuff to bring home and take care of the family. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so, so you were saying that, like, even the way that men are built, that men do tend to be more career oriented.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. What I'm saying is that men are built in a way to where, like, for example, our structure and how our strength and whatever, physically and everything, it's like if you go back, like, let's take it back to, like, you know, millions of years ago, whenever the hell shit happened, you know, like, you have the guy that goes out and brings back the animal, and then the woman cooks it and shit or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But that's how we're built. So we're built for that, and the women are built for the nurturing. This is why women have the you know, they breastfeed the baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're built to nurture, right? You're built physically to nurture. The guy's built physically to, you know, to do the things that he's doing. You see what I'm saying?
And I think
and even with what I would say also too, emotionally and mentally too, where it's that women tend to be a little bit more emotional generally. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
And so, but which is a good thing, because you need that in order to balance out the guy's, you know, more like, he's more practical as far as thinking in a straight line. It's like, even if a guy feels a certain way, he's like, I'm still going to go do this because I got to go get it done. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, he's not going to say, oh, I don't you know, even though I don't feel like going out there to get the animal and bring it back, he's not going to just not do it because he doesn't feel like it. He's going to do it because he has to, even if he feels like he doesn't want to. Yeah. But you know, for women, generally, the feelings are so strong because for women, y'all have to sort of have that, because you have to balance out the guy's, like, practicality as far as just doing shit, because you have to be able to read the room. You have to be able to read the person's emotions in order to be able to actually give that person what they need. And
taking care of a household and a family, those are skills that help with that.
Right.
Yeah, I'm also thinking about how men in dating, like, if you're dating men, you see a lot more, my career comes first. I'm not, you know, dating is kind of like a side thing. Yes, I want sex. Yes, I want some company, but in the end, I'm career driven more than I think you see with women when you're dating women, right? So, for a woman, I think that the idea of, like, if she had to choose between a career that she liked and a man that she liked, more likely she'll choose the man.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like,
More likely than if a man was in that position.
excuse me, right? Because the thing is that what drives the guy is like his is just like life in general.
And
you understand?
success.
Right. But
Right.
also too, and I've said this before, and I think you disagreed with me, but I'll say it a different way so you can see, because I remember I'll say women's lives revolve around men.
Stop.
But what I'm saying is that the guy's purpose is to do the things he's doing. The woman's purpose is to follow and assist that man in his purpose. And this is why, because it sounds like, oh, it's so sexist and chauvinistic, but no, this is what I'm saying. This is why it's easier for a woman to say, like, I would leave the job to follow the guy, because again, this goes back to the whole nurturing thing, because a man's success, like if he's with a woman, a man will be very unsuccessful if he's with the wrong woman. You understand? So if he's with the right woman who knows how to be there to support and nurture, that in turn makes him be able to be successful, which in turn he brings the resources back to you. You see how it's like a cycle? You see what I'm saying? So that's the thing. But the thing with society is that it's sort of tricked women into thinking like, well, you should be just like the man, and they're trying to impress you by telling you, you know what I mean? It's like, no, look, it's already inside you and your nature. Generally, because there's always exceptions or whatever.
And support.
Right, to be on that, to have that team. You feel what I'm saying? And so each person on the team plays their part, but they always look at it as like this better or worse thing, and it's like, no, it's just you both are playing a part. You both, men and women, both are simultaneously in service of each other. Right. You see what I'm saying?
So rather than saying a woman's life revolves around her man, I feel like there is more of a tendency for the woman to follow and support.
Yeah.
On the other hand, like you said, both the man and the woman in a good partnership are contributing. Right. And they do it in different ways.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, like you said, the man is in a good partnership. He needs a woman who will follow and support him when it's needed. Right. Right? And so I don't want to say his life revolves around her either, but in the end, they're both bringing something to the table. They're both contributing.
Right. Yeah, I think that's it.
And part of it is that they're both contributing different stuff in order for things to move forward.
Exactly. I agree.
Cheers.
All right, I think we're done.